So a lot of people have been saying to me, Natty Bumper Car, what is going on? Where have you been? The Bumper Pod, this is the longest you've ever gone without doing a Bumper Podcast. Like your entire life up to when you started the Bumper Podcast, and then the Bumper Podcast, and then now. But even before. Because when you were a baby, you recorded some episodes, and those got lost, obviously. So this is now officially the longest time in my entire life that I have gone without recording an episode of the Bumper Podcast. And I'm going to be honest to you, Bumper Podcastketeers, I was at lunch, and it was a very long lunch. It was an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I said, you just wait and see what I'm going to do. You just wait and see what I'm going to do to this all-you-can-eat buffet. I said, are there any limits? They said, no. Am I allowed to use the restroom? They said, yes. And I said, well then, I am going to be here for a long time. And they said, okay, well, we do close at, 9 o'clock. And I said, no, my friend, no, you do not, because all you can eat implies all you can eat forever. And month and a half I was there eating. Just eating and eating and eating every hour of every day. Did I put on weight? A little bit. Do I feel good about myself? Not really. Did I know everyone by name? I did. You know, the manager, the owner, the whole family, they would come in. And it was interesting because I was there for so long that initially they were confused. And then they got kind of angry that I was still there, still eating all the food. And then we turned a corner and they started to cheer me on. They were like, go, Natty, go, Bumper Car. And I didn't understand it then, but now saying it back, I understand that they were actually asking me to leave. They were saying, go, get out and go, oh, go, you're eating all of our food. And then one day, I had all I can eat. I was done. There was still food over there, of course. But I had all I could eat. So I moved on. I came back to headquarters. Empty headquarters. A big mess. Don't know where anyone is. Door was unlocked. And the fridge was open, which was disgusting because it was smelly. Hasn't been cleaned. Very unkempt. I checked my voicemail because my phone had run out of batteries also. It wasn't all you can eat, but I was not sitting anywhere near an outlet, and I didn't have a charger on me, so I ran out of phone battery a long time ago, weeks and weeks ago. And so I plugged my phone in, and the phone came to life, and it was messages and messages and messages. Where are you? Hey, help. We got bills to pay. Mortgages due. Problems. There were a lot of problems, is all I'm going to say. So here I am, recording an episode of the Bumper Podcast all by myself. Very full of food. All kinds of food. There was a fruit station. I started there a lot of the days. And then if I didn't want that, sometimes I'd go to the salad station. Maybe I'm going to skip all of that, and I'm going to go to the pancake station. Oh, now I'm making myself hungry again. Huh. And there's no food here. Huh. Oh, well. They even had a cool corn station, like an ear of corn. And then you could get all kinds of stuff on it, sweet or savory. So one day I had an ear of corn, and they drizzled honey on it. And it was very messy, but it was very delicious. One day, I had an ear of corn, Just salt and pepper. Just plain. Just basic. Not even any butter. I didn't need it. The corn was sweet enough, if I'm to be honest. One day, I went to the bread station, and at that station, it was great because at different points of the day, they had different things. In the morning, they had bagels, they had croissant, they had muffins, they had just everything you could imagine. And then, and later, they would turn it and would have rolls and little baguettes, and even you could they had these little loaves of bread in little flower pots that you could take back to your table. And it was delicious. Man, I really miss this place, this restaurant. They're out of business now, also. By the way, I should let you know that. I feel horrible about it. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything to do with it, but I was there for a long time, and at a point, there were some health inspectors coming in, and they were checking on me. And I did hear some crying from the back room, the office. And I think I couldn't really make out what they said, but it was something like, he's putting us out of business. He's killing our restaurant. I don't know who they were talking about. Couldn't have been me, because I was there. All I could eat. I was living up to exactly what they wanted me to do. And I was also sadly leaving my responsibilities behind and forgetting to do the podcast, forgetting to take Popcorn the dog for a walk, forgetting to hang out with my friend Aloysius J. Pig, forgetting to stay in touch with Rufus T. Rufus. That's okay. They're going to come back, I'm sure of it. Now that I'm here, the phone's been plugged in, I can start reaching out to people, checking in. Let's get the band back together. Let's get everybody back. Get over here, you guys. Let's make some more wacky stuff. Did I tell you, while I was at the restaurant, I was still able to do comedy just virtually. Of course, and then my phone ran out and I had to stop, but I could sit there and record myself as I was eating. Right? And one day, I was eating a veggie burger as I was telling jokes. And it was a hoot. Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't do any comedy. I did in my head. I tried to do comedy for the people around me at the different tables. And I was like, hey, table number 7 over there, looking good. Are you guys on a first date? Nice. Where did you meet? Oh, that's a great place to meet. Hey, Francois. He was one of the waiters. Take care of table number 7 because they're on their first date. Why don't you make some magic happen? Make a love connection. And Francois, he was always so funny because he was embarrassed by the whole thing. And he was just like, no. And the couple was just like, can we see a man? Why is this guy talking to us? He looks like he hasn't showered or bathed in weeks. He looks pretty rough. And I will admit, I did. I was not my best. That's okay. Because I was fulfilling to the letter of the law all I could eat. And now, back here, guess we're going to have a podcast again. That's kind of fun. I like doing the podcast. I also I have to clean the house. I don't like that. I probably have to clean the yard. It's a lot of cleaning I have to do, a lot of straightening. Did you know when you're an adult, and especially when you have kids, 93% of your life is straightening and cleaning. And then the rest is taking care, keeping the children alive, and keeping your job. That's a lot. Mathematically, it doesn't work out because it's like there's like percentages and there's 20%, 16%, 80%, yada, yada, yada. I don't do math. I eat. I clean. I straighten. Popcorn, the dog, did come out. I'm now seeing her. She looks angry at me. She's looking. What are you looking at me like that for? I'm your pal, Natty Bumper Car. I feed you. Well, I used to. Have you been eating? I hope you have. Watch this. I'm gonna reach into my bag here, I actually, in a napkin, rolled up some rolls and rolled some rolls in some paper towels, some napkins from the restaurant, just in case I got peckish, a little hungry on the way home. Do you eat rolls, Popcorn? You're not talking to me. She won't even look at me. Treat, I got a roll. Look at this roll. Woo, nothing. All right, that's fine. Sorry, Popcorn. We'll figure it out. I'll go get you some kibble. Dogs love kibble. Have you ever eaten kibble? No. I gotta look up. What's kibble? Is it just the shape of the food? Is it this type of food? Is it just dogs that eat kibble? I think cats eat kibble too. But is there like hamster kibble? Fish kibble? Baby kibble? I'm gonna start a business and it's gonna be baby kibble. Speaking of starting businesses, while I was in the restaurant, you guys know about Yum Ya, right? I make yogurt. I'm the Yum Ya king. Well, I'm also working on opening a little tiny bookstore in my town. That's right. I wasn't just sitting there eating. I was also thinking. I was using my noodle, and I was also eating noodles. But listen, it's going to start off as a little free book stand, and then at some point, I'm going to figure out how to transition it into getting books in that we can sell. Local author books, especially. So then the authors are going to come into the little bookstore and talk about their books and sign their books. Isn't that fun? I think it's great. And the free bookstore, the shelf out front, it's all you can read. Kind of like all you can eat, but it's all you can read. You get it. Anyway, so busy. I'm a busy bumper car. I'm working on getting the bumper barn set up. What's that? It's a huge shed that's going to be out in my yard. That's gonna have all kinds of magic and mystery and fun. The bumper barn. When is it gonna be here? 2020. That's all I could tell you. Fingers are crossed. I don't know. There were gentlemen who came and dug up my yard and made it flat. And then I had to go to the town and I had to give them money and fill out papers. It took me 3 tries to fill out the papers. They were getting frustrated. And I gave them money and they gave me a permit, which means I'm allowed to do this. So all I'm saying is now that I'm full of food, I never need to eat again. I'm going to get popcorn food. I'm going to clean. I'm going to straighten. And then we're going to take over the world.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer, Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.